Hi, I'm Teddy Burriss, your LinkedIn Sales Navigator Strategist. And the question is this: how can I get rid of my activity on LinkedIn? And I'm going to show you what your activity could be, and we'll talk about how to get rid of it in this video. But before I do, hit that subscribe and notify button because I create all this content to be helpful. So there's lots of ways to create activity on LinkedIn. It could be just to share a post, a video, or create an event. It could be to write an article. Could be to post a document on LinkedIn. Could be post a new job on LinkedIn. Could create a poll. And most of this falls under some kind of a post on LinkedIn. Could also be in the context of some kind of a comment, or maybe the like, or maybe a share, which again is a type of a post. Could be sending a content directly to someone on LinkedIn, which is a different form of sending a message. Could also be that you go to your company page and you share content on your company page as the admin. And typically your name is not associated with that content as long as you're operating as the super admin. But just the same, you could share a post, the same kind of content you can share on your personal profile. And furthermore, you could even come in here and you can like and comment as a company page admin as well, either on your own company page, on other company or other content on LinkedIn. Now, again, when you're operating as a super admin, you're typically not showing your name, you're showing the company name. Could be using the messaging features and send your network messages. Activity on LinkedIn includes sending out invites. So when you send people a LinkedIn invite or even an invite to follow your company page, that's activity on LinkedIn that can be seen and often would be seen with your name associated with it. LinkedIn endorsements is another form of activity you could be doing. You could be endorsing someone's skills on LinkedIn and your name would show up when you endorse their skills. Furthermore, you could also be doing LinkedIn recommendations. Again, giving a recommendation would create an opportunity for your name to show up as activity on LinkedIn. Now, one more piece before we talk about removing it is where is this activity going to show up? It's going to show up in a couple different places. First of all, it could show up in the newsfeed. They could see that you posted something. They could see where you liked something or you commented on something. They could see that kind of activity there. Furthermore, they can also see it in the notifications button. So if you're engaging on them or with them directly, you're going to create an opportunity for your activity to show up in their notifications so that they can see it. It could show up on their company page. When they're looking at their company pages, they could see the activity there. Under activity, they could see where you engaged or liked or commented on their content in any way. Then one last place they would see it is under your profile under posted activity. Other than the likes activity, all of your comments, all of your articles posting, when you write articles, all of your LinkedIn posts, when you're sharing content or posting your own content, when you're creating documents on LinkedIn, all of that will show up under your activity page, again, which is on your LinkedIn profile. Now, how do we get rid of this activity? So there's a couple things that you could do. First of all, under your all activity, you could look for all your comments, and then you can go down there and where you commented, hit the three dots, and you could delete that activity. You could also look where you hit the like button. So if you hit the like button, you could go down there and hit the like button again, and it'll unlike, so it'll get rid of that. If you sent messages to people, you may be able to delete those. You can delete those from your messages thread by hitting the three dots and delete this message or archive the message, but it's not going to take it out of that other person's inbox. Now, another thing I forgot to share is if you posted a job on LinkedIn through the company page and you associated your name as the recruiter working on that job, then that will show up as well. And if you want to get rid of that, you're going to have to close down that job or delete that job opportunity. If you sent LinkedIn invites, then you're going to have to go to where you sent those LinkedIn invites over here to see all 30, go to where you sent them, and you're going to have to hit the withdrawal button to withdraw those invites. Now, however, that activity could still have been seen, but how do you get rid of that activity post? You have to withdraw the invite. You can remove all of this activity on LinkedIn. However, it doesn't remove the potential that it has already been seen. This is social media. It's pretty immediate. The moment you post it, share it, comment on it, reply on it, engage on it, send an invite, etc., 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 it has the high probability of being seen by someone. So removing it doesn't make it go away that it didn't happen. It just removes that activity from LinkedIn moving forward. My big question would be, what is the big concern with wanting to remove all of your LinkedIn activity? I would just be more purposeful about making sure your activity is accurate, focused, purposeful, and then only correct when you have to correct versus wanting to get rid of all your activity. I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator strategist, trainer, and coach. Be purposeful about using LinkedIn, and you shouldn't have to worry about removing your activity.